Mad Max coming to you live from Closeout Bats, and today we're on Mad Max TV Roundtable Discussion, episode 7, guys. So we made it one full week, Roy. How do you feel about that?
So pumped.
Yeah, I am. I'm very excited. We are live on Facebook and Instagram coming at you. We might add a third party as well coming soon. But guys, you can find us on Facebook Live and Instagram Live. I wonder if anyone out there is on both. If anyone is crazy enough on both, let us know now, all right? Because you are a super fan, and we got to hook you up, all right? So, Roy, how was your birthday?
It was okay.
What was the best part?
That it ended.
That it ended. You hear that, guys? Best part was that it ended, all right? So, deal of the day, right? We're going to keep this DeMarini train rolling, all right? We have the CF Zen -3. This is the blemished one. So, therefore, instead of being $450, it's $380. And it will not carry a warranty because it is being sold at that lesser price than the manufacturer advertises it at. So right here, you'll see the blemish. I'll show you guys right there. It's going to be just that minor paint smudge, usually towards the end of the barrel. Now, those Instagram folks, I'll show you that too. You'll see that minor paint issue going on with the bat right there, all right? But because of that, performance will be the same. It's not messed up in any way. We'll actually hit the same exact as a regular one in stock. Great bat, great performing bat. What do you think about that?
I like it. Great
Yeah,
bat.
And those people that took advantage of the retooled bats yesterday at $199.95, bravo to you because the price has been raised. So I told you I was going to do it. I promised you. Now I get some credibility here, all right?
Structural integrity of the bat's not compromised. It's strictly a paint issue. Minimal, barely noticeable. After one series of batting practice, you'll never see it.
Okay, cool. There you go. So let's talk about some giveaways, guys, all right? So those out there, we have been doing the Rawlings giveaway now for 1 week as well. We did it last Tuesday, so we're a week and a day into it. And it's been going so well that we're going to add on to that. It's going to be November 22nd is the deadline for that. So the deal with that, Rawlings, is you're going to go to our website. I'm going to put the link up after this video. And you go to the website, you click the link, and we'll take you to a page where you're going to fill out your information, name, phone number, email address, zip code, all that stuff. And then you're entered in a contest to win up to $500 in a prize pack through Rawlings Sporting Goods, where you can get Rawlings gear. You can get a Rawlings sweatshirt. You can get a Quattro. What would you get with the $500? So we've answered this before, but let's see.
Personally, I'd probably go with like an HOH, part of the hide, and I'd probably rock some clothing.
Okay.
First question's in. Melissa Fain from Facebook. She wants to know what the name of that bat is one more time, please.
This is the CF Zen. This is the balanced one, the BB Core one. Now, the way you can tell the balanced versus the end load is going to be the grip. Balance will be white, and then red will be end loaded. So last year, people might get confused. The red grip was balanced, and the black one was end loaded. So this year, they're switched up. White is balanced, and then that red one will be that end loaded one. Did you watch the Gold Glove Awards last night?
I did not.
I would get the Nolan Arenado glove because that dude is probably going to win the Platinum Glove of the Year. Anyone out there think who's going to win?
Are you going to go to the dinner?
I wasn't invited yet to the dinner. I really hope I'm invited to the dinner. If anyone's watching from Rawlings Sporting Goods, I would love to go to the dinner. All right. So why don't we talk about another giveaway coming on? So we have the Rawlings giveaway, but we're going to do a giveaway of ourselves here. So why don't you pull out the bat? I know you're very excited to get this bat out here. So just because it's fresh in everybody's mind, right? The Houston Astros, obviously world champs for 2017/18, right? So, boom. Players Weekend in August, you guys remember seeing this sick Victus bat. So Victus is a wood bat manufacturer, and Roy, they make some of the nicest bats I've seen. And also, they make the nicest and some of the best quality bats that I've seen.
If you watch the World Series,
yeah.
That's all you saw. Victus.
1 through 9 in the Astros lineup were using Victus. It was a Victus commercial going on with the Houston Astros. And then Springer won himself the MVP using a Victus Axe wood bat. So two brands that I like coming together to create one nice product. So this is the Players Weekend bat right here for the Houston Astros. It was a value of the $250 value. This one is also going to go for quite some time as far as the giveaway goes. We're going to put that link up later today. It's not live, but if you're watching this, go to the website later. You'll see a banner for the Victus giveaway. You just, same deal. Email address and name, phone number, zip code, and then boom, you're entered in a contest to win this bat. It's going to be the 33-inch one. So those people out there, I mean, honestly, even if you said, I don't even play wood bat, I don't even need a wood bat, even if you don't even play baseball, I would just get this. Yeah, I would just get this and hang it up and be like, Houston Astros World Series champ, Players Weekend bat. That was you see some of those bats that weekend? That was sick. I like that a lot.
Cool stuff. Jared hooked us up from Victus.
Yeah, so we have 2 giveaways going on now at the same time. Wood bat from Victus, which is super, super nice. And then the Rawlings one, which we're going to keep, obviously, hammering that this Rawlings giveaway is really key. Anytime you can win $500 from, a bat manufacturer, that's the way to do it,
So Jonathan Rossler from Facebook over here says, when will we be able to buy the Mad Max coffee mugs?
Ha! Well, this was actually created, a friend of mine, a coworker of mine, and a friend, good friend. Yeah, right there, the Mad Max Live TV. Not yet, but maybe if he wants to go about and maybe make them, maybe we'll go, partner up,
Mike Romanello.
Bye, Roy. Everyone say bye, Roy, okay? Everyone say bye, Roy.
He's got business to attend. Where'd that go? Where is it? Mike Romanello, 3121 Rawlings Quattro. What's your price?
3121 Rawlings Quattro. So I'm assuming he means the USA one. That one is 300, or maybe he means the fast pitch one. The fast pitch one is on sale last year's model for $199.95. And if you're looking at the 2018 one, that one's $299.95.
Lee Brown, shout out from South Carolina.
Lee, what up, bro?
P. Kennedy, I noticed he was back over on
North
Instagram.
Carolina. See, I know this.
Yeah, he said like everybody was.
Let's see. Elian Polanco over on Instagram says, is there any difference in the 2017 Quattro and 2018?
Not a whole lot of difference. I mean, I know that, we're doing the giveaway with Rawlings, so I do want to be nice, but, what you're going to see between 2017 and 2018 is very similar type of designs. Durability was not an issue at all with the 2017 one, so you're going to see, same type of performance. Maybe just the newer colorway, the neon. If you like a little bit more neon in your bat, maybe go with the 2018 one.
And Lee Brown also, he wants to know what makes the Ghost so special?
Well, Ghost for fast pitch is so special because it is a double barrel, meaning that there's like an inner barrel inside of it. So it's really kind of like a one-of-a-kind bat. Similar designs to obviously like the Xeno and, other bats out there that have come about on the market. It's really, double barrel fast pitch bat, which really that technology doesn't exist a whole lot in other bats. Good with the phone call, bro?
Good with the phone call.
Yep. Bye, Roy. People are saying bye, Roy.
I'm back.
Yeah. You're back, bro.
I'm rocking the new Evo Shield sweatshirt.
You're rocking
I put away the Rawlings. Had to get washed.
Yeah. I don't know
which deal on some Evo Shield stuff.
Which mug? Let's ask people out there. Which mug do they like better? Do they like the the Lumberland one? Because there was a lot of play over that one. People were liking that one. I like that one too. Or do you like the Mad Max Live TV one that was created? Let's ask Instagram too. Which one do you like better? Which one? Because I'm indecisive right now. Do I go with the Lumberland one or do I go with this one?
I go Lumber.
I don't know. What up?
You couldn't see the cups on Instagram.
No.
Now you can. You're good now.
I see BJ McDermott has joined.
Well, he wouldn't be out working, would he?
He's on the road.
Does he even work?
No.
He said this morning he was working. John Mockin's up. Rawlings giveaway. Yep. I know, especially with all that's going on right now.
This may be one of the most craziest things I've ever heard. He said Ghost is basically a DeMarini flipper. You agree with that?
Who said that?
Who do you think?
BJ McDermott. I don't know. Ghost is a little bit different technology. We'll see. He's obviously DeMarini.
Cynthia wants to know if the brown mug is made out of a bat.
It's made out of wood. I know that. Lumberland made it. We'll see what they do. I don't think they make it out of bats. More wood than anything. But I heard from somebody that you shouldn't put coffee in this, though.
Why?
They said you shouldn't put coffee because there's shellac in it or whatnot. You can only put like water. I put iced coffee in it, but now it's just got water in it. This one, obviously, anything can go in. Hot coffee, cold coffee,
NJ Chargers Baseball on Instagram. Prime 918, worth the upgrade?
I would say so. As far as colorway goes, I mean, how can we not go with something like that? I mean, from looks, if we're all about looks on Instagram, that's cool.
Looks is...
I know. Look at that end cap, though.
It's all about performance.
This is like the Ferrari of baseball bats, though, right here. I would say that. The 918. I mean, 917. No, this, if you were to come back in, like, let's say, 2 months and you say, I'm just going to go with the 917, you won't have a choice. You're going to have to go with the 918 because it won't exist, the 917 out there anymore. You're going to have to go 918.
Yeah, somebody on Instagram asking for a room tour of closeout bats.
A room tour of closeout bats, maybe one of these days we'll do that.
We do have a video though.
We do.
I think we have a couple videos that kind of go through.
But also, guys out there, anybody watching, tomorrow we're gonna line up every USA bat from Easton, from Rawlins, from DeMarini, from Louisville Slugger, from Axe, and we're gonna have them all out here. And we're gonna take nothing but USA questions for an hour straight. We'll see how long it goes. Maybe we'll take a little bit longer. We're
Are we going to do a ring test?
I don't know if we have those ring tests. We might be able to do something like that. I don't know. We'll have to see. You just might have spoiled that for people. And then also people that are just joining in, because I know people get up late on the West Coast because it's only 5:25 on the West Coast. Deal of the day: CF Zen -3 is now on sale for $380. This is the blemish one, which will not have a warranty, but still a great deal, still a great value. You guys can see it over there. Awesome bat, right? You like that, Roy?
Love it.
Rawlings giveaway going on right now. Yeah. Rawlings giveaway going on right now. So $500 through Rawlings Sporting Goods. It's not like they give you $500 and you can go buy a DeMarini bat or a Louisville bat. You have to buy Rawlings gear. That's the way it works. Don't try to get cute with them. They won't like it, and they won't do the giveaway with us ever again. Then also, my favorite. Roy, what did you call this? You thought this was the what bat?
It's the Altuve special.
He thought this was the Altuve special bat. This is actually the Players Weekend bat. So back in August, you guys know when all the MLB players, they put the nicknames on the back of their jersey, went with the funky gloves, the cool looking bats. Victus created a couple bats. They created
Sox.
Sox, Pittsburgh Pirates
Go
bat.
with the Altuve
Yeah,
special.
so this is the Victus H-Town Players Weekend bat is the actual official name of it, but we'll call it the Jose Altuve Special. World Series champ, 33-inch. You could win this one. That would be cool. I mean, honestly, for holiday time, these giveaways are going to be really key. You can save yourself some gift buying. Let's say that.
Guys, so Rob Snell said, since the 918 is the Ferrari of all bats, he said, what's the F350 of bats?
Well, I mean, I probably would say, the Select, or let's say the Omaha from Louisville Slugger, durable, high-performing bat.
So we're looking for like the hard hat.
Yeah.
The hard hat bat.
Yeah, this one
The guy who's driving the tractor out in the field, working all day.
Okay, there he is. Does anyone want Roy? Does anyone want to call and speak to Roy or right now? Because that would be a really good time. But yeah, very durable, high performing.
The welders.
Yeah, this would be
guys who built America.
Yeah. Okay. So this would be the bat that I would almost feel comfortable hitting rocks with, even though I wouldn't hit rocks with it. That's how durable this bat is, right?
So Michael Lit on Facebook says, is the 2016 Combat Maxim Drop 12 better than the 2017 model, and the benefit of Drop 10 over Drop 12?
Well, really, with the Combat, the 2016/2017 is the same thing. I mean, it's just really simply just a color change. It really, and then as far as Drop 12 versus the Drop 10, really you're looking at, a little bit more power with the Drop 10. You're not -12 if you need a little bit more bat speed. Then yeah, you would go with the -12.
Physically, if you could swing the heavier bat, you swing it.
Yeah,
You'll have more
totally,
power.
totally.
If you're a light girl, you're not swinging a 10 drop. You're kidding yourself. You're going to be late on everything. It's going to work against you, so you got to go lighter.
Outfielder Indonesia on Instagram says, can you review the LXT softball 2018 and why Louisville softball is so expensive? What's the difference with Easton, Mizuno, etc.?
I have somebody here though first that says I can drink coffee out of the mug, and they all indeed start as wood bats. That's good to know. I got false information. I was scared.
How do you know he's right? How do you know that he knows what he's talking about?
Well, it's Johnny Mockin. You gotta respect him and trust him. He would only have my best interest,
All right. If Mockin said so, I'll go.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink coffee out of that tomorrow. If I get sick though,
If it peels the lacquer off and you start drinking that.
there will be no show. Roy will definitely be waiting for us.
I am not continuing.
So this is the LXT. He wants to know about LXT too. It seems like he just wants to know about all fast pitch bats, right?
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to why is Louisville so much more expensive, which
Well, LXT, you have a three-piece technology, so you have the true three-piece technology. You're going to also have that new end cap design to it as well. So I'll just, Instagram, you can see right there, that's the new end cap, which looks pretty sweet. I think that's the cool-looking design, but it also gives a little bit more weight balance to it. And then you have the composite design, and then you have the inside of that. You want to just grab that inside piece.
So I don't know that I'm going to agree with him saying that. Why
That it's more expensive?
I mean, it's the same as the Ghost, same as this.
And then that's the inside of the LXT. Now this right here is going to be that foam piece. Then you're going to have the two metal discs on the side area. Well, on the LXT 2018, they changed it. You only have one disc on the side. Just gives a little bit more feedback to it. Some of the older girls really like that. That feeling kind of differentiates the Xeno versus the LXT. Those people that over here Facebook, that's the inside of what the LXT is. Just so you can see that.
P. Kennedy wants to know, when does the CF Zen USA bat come out?
So that, I don't want to give false information. I think we're looking, probably December, early December, or like late December is when that's coming out. New year, ultimately. We'll see that in 2018. Where's everybody from today? That worked out well yesterday where everybody was giving a shout out. I know a lot of Jersey love. Let's hear from the West Coast people. If you're up, if you're grinding right now and you're up early, we want to hear it. We want to know. We had somebody from Alaska yesterday. When you walked away, Alaska, bro.
Alaska was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was impressive. That was very impressive.
Kelly Sullivan says, what's the difference between the LXT and the Xeno?
Well, yeah, so LXT is that three-piece, the true three-piece technology, and then the Xeno is going to be that two-piece technology as well. And then when I just showed you, if you saw, the inside piece of that LXT has one disc on the side of it, where Xeno has always repeatedly had two discs on the side of it. So I've been teched very good by Bill McDermott or myself studying the bats.
I was going to say,
yeah.
I think you're self-taught.
Michael M. Litt says, can't find the green samurai catcher's gear on your website for the kids.
That's Mizuno, so unfortunately we don't carry Mizuno catcher's gear. Heavy dose of Easton and some All-Star gear.
Patrick from Michigan, go blue. You got North Carolina, Syracuse.
George?
Not George. Alabama, Louisville, Texas. Where's our man Interactive Lou? Where's he at?
He'll be out.
Tennessee's in the house.
West Coast, where you at?
Oh, there you go. Gloria Paul from Facebook says Cali. So
Cali's
yes, in the house.
Yes.
There we go.
Let's get some questions out there about the bats, right? Like baseball or softball. I know there was some confusion yesterday. Some people thought that this was just a baseball show. This isn't anything baseball or softball show, that is, as far as gear goes. We carry everything baseball, softball.
Or other products.
Everybody seems to be telling us what highway they're on and how fast they're going. Like third person.
How fast?
One guy on the Belt Parkway doing 11 miles an hour.
Oh, that's why he's watching.
You got somebody on the Turnpike doing 16 miles an hour.
That's why they're watching. See,
well, the New Jersey Turnpike, I can understand. That's about
cool,
rush
actually.
hour.
That's 60 miles an hour, yeah.
Not really sure what you're doing on the Turnpike this early in the morning, but... Roy, say hello to Norman Pates from John Mockin.
Oh, Norm.
He's
Storm
watching.
in Norman.
He's watching in South Carolina, right? Yeah.
Got North
Norm,
Carolina.
what's up? Go Gamecocks.
Got no questions coming
No
in.
questions. Okay, so we'll go over some of the deals still. We'll just kind of keep repeating this so people can see. So what we're going to have on deal today, we're going to have the CF Zen -3. We got a question, but I'm going to continue. CF Zen -3. This bat's normally $450. It has a blemish to it. So the blemish on this bat is going to be a minor paint smudge. Does not affect the performance or the integrity of the bat, but ultimately going to be sold at a lesser price. It's going to be $380. So you can find that on the website today and today only. It will not be there tomorrow. Very limited as far as quantity goes. And think about this for a holiday. You can get a bat for $380. That's normally $450 that I'm sure your son really, really wants. This is a high school approved bat and college approved bat, being that it's BB Corp.
Structural integrity is not compromised due to a paint issue.
Yeah.
Joel Diaz wants to know what the best drop 5 in the market today is.
Wow. Well, best -5 in the market
No-brainer.
today. Yeah,
Nope.
this is the CF Zen -5. This is actually a last year's model bat, but D-Marini does not have a CF Zen -5 for 2018. So therefore, I'm going to stick with the good old reliable last year. We saw crazy performance out of this one. Probably best performance in a -5 we've ever seen, hands down. I think anybody could agree with that. competitors or whatnot, but DeMarini has been really, really good in the big barrel space.
30 to 33 inch.
Yeah, very limited too. That's one of those things that, again, if we're looking to jump on things because it's a little bit early right now for holiday shopping, very early, but early's always good. Early's good.
You got New Mexico just joined on,
New Mexico.
on Instagram.
That's what's up.
John Bennett says, I have a softball and baseball player. It seems the girls begin to swing longer bats at younger ages in comparison to the boys. Any insight into this?
I'd agree with that, but it also has to do with the weight of the bat. Like when boys, Little League, obviously back, Little League was small barrel bats, so they were a little bit lighter. You had a lot of -12, a lot of -11s, so there wasn't always the thought of really kind of going, up too much in length because of the weight. But now with the new big barrel bats, they're really sticking with the same length and weight. And then all of a sudden, boom, 13U, they go to, the -5. Some kids go to the -3. So you usually...
Middle school, that usually kind of it stands true.
So kind of the unwritten rule would be, hey, let's sacrifice, let's drop length to make up for the ounces, sacrifice some length. Or girls, the bats, top out, -10 is -10, 33-23, 32-22. I've known girls, freshman year in high school, they're swinging a 32-22. Every year, like clockwork, they come back 32-22, 32-22. For 4 years, they're swinging a 32-22. It's just, it's a good question, but that just seems to be
kind of hit that, 5 foot, 5'1", 5'2", and at 13 or 14, and they're not getting any bigger. They just kind of graduate at that height too, where the boys tend to kind of keep on going.
Who do you think has the best selection in USA bats, Roy, for 2018? Somebody wants to know.
Well, I would say the volume of bats in USA definitely goes to Easton, hands down. However,
would you not say a close second would be possibly Rawlings?
Yeah, Rawlings.
I know that you had the Rawlings sweatshirt on yesterday, but I decided to wear my Rawlings sweatshirt too.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, I go probably a tie between Easton and Rawlings. They were the first two out. Mizuno was out too, but we don't carry Mizuno, so we're not going to show any love, obviously.
No.
But Rawlings was second out, and we've seen what a standard change can do for Rawlings Sporting Goods too. We saw it on the BB Corp front, what happened, BSR to BB Corp. The Velo came out of nowhere, won South Carolina 2 back-to-back championships, and then boom, they're now crushing in BB Corp. So USA, I look for kind of the same thing to happen. I'm kind of impressed with the late surge of, say, Louisville Slugger. I think that solo is the lightest swinging one too. And I'm hearing good things out of DeMarini with that uprising, but I'm not exactly sold on it. We'll see. I'll keep you guys in tune. I'm not saying don't go with it, but I'm just not. I got to see more out of it. Would you agree?
Yeah. Owen on Instagram wants to know what the best -3 bat is. Kind of went over it earlier.
Yeah. Well, best -3 bat for, let's say, 2018. It doesn't even matter. I would say 9.
Composite and aluminum.
Yeah, 918, right? We love the 918 here. And then we love the Cat 7. We love the Velo, too, for aluminum as well, those two bats.
Speaking of which, P. Kennedy says, what's your favorite bat of all time, Max?
Of all time? Well, all time, I mean, how do we not go with that orange Mako? Yeah, I mean, that was...
I was going to say Combat de Bomb.
No, I would say best... I mean, my favorite bat of all time was probably the orange Mako bat. I mean... that was a ridiculous bat. Would you agree?
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree.
I like that one.
Let's see. Matt over, I think it's New Mexico, says, definitely in the market for an upcoming spring season middle school BB Corp for my kid. Around 100 pounds that was swinging a Speed Ridge Big Barrel 2 5/8 Easton -5, looking to upgrade.
Okay. So upgrade, I mean...
30-27.
Yeah.
Maybe 14 choices.
Yeah, 30-27. I mean, I could actually pull it up right here. Let's do that because we got the time. Let's see. We'll go over some of these options here. Yeah, if you have 14 options, wow.
There you go.
Roy knows.
On point.
So you have the 5150 from last year, actually, and you have the Omaha from last year. Then we go into a bunch of new bats. We got, the new 5150, the new Omaha. We have the new Beast X Speed. We got the Cat 7. So I'd probably key on that 5150 in Omaha, two of the best -3 bats from last year. Just like we've talked about before, good old reliable is what we call those two bats, the 5150 and 517. Just two very similar built bats as well.
What if you want to push the envelope?
If I push the envelope here, I'd probably look at the Beast X Speed and the Cat 7, which are a little bit more of a sweet spot ultimately, is what you kind of get with something like one of those two bats. More of a sweet spot.
So Monica wants to know the difference in the Xeno Plus year models 2016, 2017, and 2018. And why is it that 2016 year has better reviews in the -11?
Well, I'll answer that last question. Reason why the 2016 one has better reviews, and I think
It's been out longer.
Yes, it's been out longer, so ultimately it's been on the market longer, so more people.
But
have
don't you think that all the time we get people that say, "Oh my God, 2 years ago that bat was the best bat ever."
It happens.
And I can guarantee you that 2 years from now, people will be raving about the 2018 now.
Yeah.
They'll be saying that bat was the best bat.
Yeah.
I mean, it just always seems to work like that.
Yeah. Yeah, totally works like that all the time. So 2016 to 2017, not a whole lot of changes. As far as that goes, really we're talking color changes on these two bats. But then we go to the 2018 one, which is the brand new one that just came out, and really we're talking about that end cap change is what we kind of have here. That's really some newer technology also in the bat we have seen as well. But 2016 to 2017 to 2018. Not a whole lot of difference, as far as I feel like the Xeno gets better and better every year from durability and performance as well. I think they kind of really have kind of nailed it where, you could have a really high performing bat, but then sometimes you get some breakage issues. So it needs to walk that fine line as being very high performant and also very durable too. And I think the Xeno, that's where they capitalize, where you have seen less and less breaking bats in that bat. The first year, no doubt about it, the 2013 one broke a lot. The 2014 one a little bit, more, and a little bit less, and then now we're in the 2018 one. I very rarely see a 2018 or hear somebody saying that it's broken.
Minimal.
You might get a rattle or something like that, but I mean, such a small percentage.
Right. Keep in mind, it does sound weird.
Yes. So it does. I also want to, this might be a good time. So this bat, if you're gonna bang it on the ground, of course these aren't gonna, you're gonna hear that noise, right? You hear that, right? Right? It's going to sound like that. The Xeno on some of these bats here. That metal disc, obviously inside, that's what you're going to hear. As soon as, sometimes you hit the ball as well, you'll hear that. Should I go over the giveaways again?
No. Brandon wants to stay on the fast pitch topic here. He said, "Did they make a top of the line fast pitch bat in a 29-inch -10?"
They do not. Yeah. I could look at the options just to make sure. I think 30 is going to be your best bet. 30 is your best bet in any top line fast pitch. Why not go 29 -11 though? It would be the question that I would ask, because you're not really losing anything going 29 -11. You're only gaining.
To keep going on the fast pitch topic, Joe Slavin on Facebook says, "Speaking of fast pitch, 32-22, outside of the Xeno, my 14U slim gap hitter needs a new stick." He wants to know DeMarini CF series?
I would look at the DeMarini C. I mean, if he said gap hitter, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I would say you want something real balanced, and I think DeMarini kind of gives you that best bet. Going back to the 29-19, you have one option in the 29-19 that we have in store. It's called the Easton Pink Sapphire. But that's, retail is a $29.95 bet, so I don't think that's what we're looking for. I look at that -11, so I look at the Xeno, I look at the LXT, I look at that CF series is what I would look at for, I think Brandon was the guy you said.
Yeah.
Yes.
No more questions on Facebook. What's the best bat under 350? But he doesn't specify what.
Let's hear who's that?
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Pete
No,
Kennedy.
he's BB Core. He's BB Core, I know that. Or he might be USA. What is he? He'll answer.
He'll get back to us.
He'll get back to us.
Outfielder Indonesia, the guy that wants the room tour, says, "Mad Max, do you know about the Louisville Catalyst bat?"
Yeah, the Louisville Catalyst. I'm assuming senior league baseball bat, the USSSA one. Oh, I was going to drink out of this one, guys. I know nothing's in that one. I'm getting confused which month to drink out of here. The Catalyst, the -12, 2 3/4. Good bat. It would compete with bats like the Combat is what, that bat would ultimately be like.
You got a comedian on Facebook talking trash to the cameraman.
What is he saying? Oh, Billy, right?
Yeah.
Of course it's Billy.
It's the guy who doesn't work.
Shouldn't he be
Commenting on the guy who's actually working.
He said he should be. I thought he should be driving right now.
And to BJ McDermott, just so you know, you say my fantasy team is trash. I'm in first place. You're in last, so calm yourself.
Go see an account.
Let's see. Virginia here, looking for the best 2919 travel bat for my 8-year-old son. Is DeMarini Zen 2 3/4 the best U-trip bat out there?
Yes, without a doubt. We've kind of decided that the CF Zen, whether it's the 2018 one or the 2017 retooled one, we're going with that one. That's the one we're going to stick with. We're not going to be wishy-washy on our answers. That's the bat right there.
So P. Kennedy said he plays both. He said, I play 15U sometimes.
Okay, so BB Core baseball bat, under 350. Why don't we just, Cat 7, Velo, maybe go with something from last year. You got deals from last year on bats. You got, Mako bats. You got 917.
What length is he?
I think it might be
Doesn't
33.
say.
Might be 33 or 32. Either way, he's 15U. He's pretty much BB Core. I look at one of those bats, We're our Facebook folks today. We need some of those Facebook folks to wake up.
Kelly Sullivan on Facebook says, my daughter's 4'7", 70 pounds. What size bat would you recommend?
What did she say?
She's 4'7", 70 pounds.
29.
Yeah, 29, 17, probably Vendetta bat from DeMarini, just to show you kind of what that looks like. Probably my favorite lightweight composite bat out there. Would you agree with that?
Hyperlight?
Hyperlight's good, just that's last year's model. We just don't have 29 yet. We should be getting those in soon rather than later, Just don't have any 29s right now.
Can't find the Rawlings giveaway on your site.
I'm going to put the link. Is that
Is it
Facebook?
on the
That's
homepage?
Facebook.
That's Facebook.
Chrissy from Facebook.
It's not on the homepage?
No, I'm going to answer to them here. I'm going to put it up right now. I link it on the comment section. You could be done giving your gifts right here with this. If you, especially with this new USA rule change, especially with that, think about how great it would be to win $500 worth of gear.
Outfielder Indonesia wants you guys to know that your place is Bats Heaven.
Ha.
There are a few bats here.
All right, I just put it up for. It's called "Win It Before You Can Buy It" sweepstakes from Rawlings. That's the giveaway. And also for people out there looking for giveaways as well. Even if you don't even need a wood bat, even if you just you're just watching this, you don't even know how you.
This is a bat that you could be watching a game on your couch and have this bat in your hands and feel like you're in the game.
Yeah, and it would be lucky. It would be very lucky.
You're going
right?
back to glory days.
Yeah.
How far you hit that ball?
So this
one
is-
time.
Wasn't it the Astros' first championship too?
It was the
In
Astros'
their,
first championship, and especially with
franchise
all that's
history?
going on with Harvey, that was great to see them win too. Even though they beat the Yankees, it's So this right here, this is the Players Weekend bat, right? Do you know what that was or no?
It's the Altuve special.
So Altuve special.
In
whatever.
my mind.
Yeah. Jose Altuve, to my knowledge, didn't use this exact bat, but maybe he did. The Players Weekend bat, that was the crazy weekend back in August where all the Major League Baseball players, they had the nicknames on the back of the bat, back of their jersey, and then they also used all that crazy color stuff, the bats, the gloves, socks, cleats, all that stuff. So you could win this bat. It's 33-inch. It's a JC24. So, and I don't even think that, it's not Jose Altuve, So you can win this. We're going to put this up later today, all right?
Love it.
Michael from Facebook says, my daughter's a 16U speedster that lefty slaps. She also has some power. What bats do you recommend for her? Currently using a Mako 33 drop 9.
Well, if she's a slapper, clearly I would say my first choice would maybe be the slapper bat from DeMarini.
But she has power.
If she has, but that bat ultimately you could use kind of as slapping and also a little bit more power, especially that it has the longer shell to it. I like that. Or maybe go with the CF9 or new CFX Insane. That would be cool. To go with one of those two.
Brian wants to know, how good are the Anderson fast pitch bats?
You answer that. He
I
loves
like
Anderson. He
I
loves
I
Anderson.
love the Rocket Tech. I think the Rocket Tech, you hit line drives off that bat, and they go so far, and they barely get off the ground. They're 6 feet off the ground, and they go all the way to the fence. I've never seen a ball come off a bat that hits line drives as hard as that bat. And I love it, but it is a bat that you have to be a strong player to swing that bat. It's super top heavy, but it's an awesome bat.
P. Kennedy says, if USA bats are supposed to perform more like wood, why don't we just use wood?
This has been a topic that a lot of people have said. I wouldn't use wood. You know, you're going to get a lot more performance out of, say, one of those USA bats than a wood bat. You know, it's not, the USA bat is meant to perform as close to wood bat. It's not.
Right.
It's not
balanced. It's
yeah.
balanced much better. It'll
Yeah,
last
usually,
obviously
yeah,
much
last
longer.
a lot longer. You know, warranty, all that stuff. But it's not saying, hey, this USA bat is a wood bat, or this USA bat will perform less than a wood bat. It's saying as close to a wood bat as possible. You know, which is still obviously.
I don't know if this is Jared or not, but Victus Sports just joined on Instagram.
Oh, Victus Sports.
Is that
So,
it?
yeah. So why don't we?
I wouldn't be too happy. He's throwing jabs at you. He said you had the personality of an ant, Roy. So you
So
want to throw
why
a couple
don't-
jabs back
so why
at him,
don't
you
we-
go right
so
ahead.
why
I'd rather be in the office than be sitting
So
at
everybody,
this table.
so everybody on Instagram, and let's start commenting and say how much we love the Victus wood bats, guys. All right. So just so you guys know, we're doing a giveaway with Victus Sports right here. This is the Players Weekend H-Town bat. All right, that's the official title to it. But Roy's calling it the Jose Altuve Special. But it was the Players Weekend bat. That was the weekend back in August where all the MLB players were wearing their nicknames on the back of their jersey. They had the crazy colored batting gloves and all that different stuff. This right here is going to be was a $250 value. You can sign up to win this bat. 33-inch. So even if you don't swing 33-inch, even if you don't play baseball, even if you don't even play, even if you don't like baseball, just to get this and hang this up in like a bar that you have or something like that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Right? I might try to sign up and win this bat. All right.
Sean on Facebook, you might want to kind of help him out with this question. He says, how good are the Rawlings 5150 hybrid?
Well, so the Rawlings 5150 hybrid, I hope he's talking about the USA bat or one of those bats. Maybe you know, the 5150 is going to be a one-piece aluminum bat. The Velo is the hybrid one. So maybe to clarify, the Velo hybrid is a very good bat all around. It's Rawlings' most balanced bat. That's why it's Velo, short for obviously velocity. Very good bat. A lot of high performance in that bat. Like that across the board in every category.
Sure.
I think
we're gonna
fast
put
pitch
that up. Go ahead.
is fast pitch is probably the lacking the most there. But as far as baseball goes, they nailed it there. I see. Let's keep climbing up on Facebook a little bit. I know that obviously we do this a little bit earlier, so let's get the viewers up and the questions up. We'll keep this going as long as the questions keep coming in. Let's go over the deal of the day here. So deal of the day today, right, is the CF Zen -3 bat, so people could see it. This bat normally is $450. We sell it for $450 as well, but today we have a couple blemish ones that we're going to be doing for $380. That's with no warranty, but still a great deal that you can get. I'm sure one of your, your kid has this on his list for holidays. What he wants, he probably has CF Zen -3, 31 or 32 or 33. Probably can't find that anywhere in a last year's model, so you're going to have to go with this year's. But you could get this year's in a blemish one for a discount. So great deal.
Minimal pain and perfection.
deal.
You wouldn't even notice it.
Yeah.
So Kelly Sullivan, Facebook, says fast pitch bats, end loaded versus balance. Pros, cons.
Well, fast pitch bats, end loaded versus balanced. An end loaded bat, you're going to get a little bit more power. If the girl's simply strong enough to handle an end loaded bat, you would want to go with an end loaded bat. And then balanced, somebody that, we talked about the gap hitter before, maybe you would rather prefer to go with a balanced bat. You're going to get a little bit more bat speed with it. It's going to feel a little bit smoother, a little bit more comfortable. All those different things is why you would want a balance versus an end-loaded bat. Also, her strength level too, and where she's playing, where she's batting in the lineup. If she's a younger girl, you wouldn't want to push the envelope and maybe go with an end-loaded bat. You would rather go balanced.
And Ryan Miller on Facebook wants to know, what's a good bat for a 10U girl?
Yeah, so I think we talked before about the 9U. It kind of plays into the same thing. I like the Vendetta bat from DeMarini as far as one of the best -12 bats out. This one right here for any girl that's 9-10. And then if we wanted to push the envelope and you thought she was a little bit stronger of a player in the 10U level, I would say maybe look at like the Xeno -11 or CFX -11, one of those in the -11 field.
What do we have on closeout on Easton in the -11? You have the FS.
Yeah, but that might not be.
What size does that go down to?
31.
Oh.
Yeah.
Preston Kennedy wants to know, how much is the Axe bat? And I'm wondering if that Preston Kennedy is P. Kennedy on Instagram.
Can he confirm that? Well, let's see.
He's
Let's see where he's from.
incognito.
Oh, I don't see where he's from. Facebook is blocking me from looking at him. I cannot see where he's from. I see a question: if USA bats are made to reflect wood bat performance, what makes one better than other? Why would one have more pop than other if they are all same regulation? good question. Obviously,
Same question with BB.
Yeah.
They have a regulation, but there are bats that will outperform others.
yeah, also you're talking about different material. Composite is going to feel a little bit different, a little bit smoother coming off the bat. With the composite, you're able to obviously stretch and expand that sweet spot with it, where aluminum, you really can't do that. So different things. I mean, they all are going to perform very similar. It kind of closes the gap from composite to aluminum, but it ultimately makes the bats, composite and aluminum still have enough difference to it, technology, that you're going to still get different pop out of different bats.
And Chaz on Facebook says, came in late in the 1.15 BPS category, 918 or the CF Zen in pop and durability.
Yeah, so we talked about this yesterday, and we even talked about it at the beginning. I would say, go with the CF Zen. We're going to give a firm sense that CF Zen, whether it's 2018, 17, 16, 15, whatever the year is, that's the best 1.15 bat out on the market. Agree?
And just to go back to Preston Kennedy's
Yeah, I saw.
question about the axe, it is the same guy. So you want to answer his axe bat question as far as price?
If he's looking at BB Core, they have anything that ranges from 450 to down to 180. So I would say there's different models. If you're looking for something similar to like the Velo, they have the Hyperwood, which is 300, and then they have another. We have last year's Hyperwood, which is actually on sale for 180. So you could look at one of those as well.
And remember, he also said he played some USA baseball as well.
Yeah, how's
I
he
don't know.
playing USA baseball? Well, he must.
I'm
be
assuming he
younger.
must be playing up if
Yeah,
he's
like
young. He's probably younger,
13,
playing up with the
playing
15U or
15U,
playing some little league.
You think so?
I think so.
Kelly Sullivan, thoughts on the axe bat?
For fast pitch, I think that was right.
Yeah, she asked fast pitch earlier about end loaded and balanced.
Well, I would say, how old is your daughter? And then maybe, see, because I know the axe bats, the two that we carry, are like the aluminum bats. So if you're looking for one of the composite bats, you might want to look at a different manufacturer till we get the axe one and obviously their composite model.
And to stay on topic, outfielder Indonesia, the guy who wants the room tour, he wants you to tell him about the axe grip.
Okay.
As
Is
far
he
as fast
from
pitch goes.
Indonesia too?
That's a good question.
If you're out there, where are you from? Because that's a cool Instagram name.
And Preston said he plays 13U and 15U.
Okay.
So.
Well, if he's looking for an axe in the USA front, I mean, he's got to be looking a little bit heavier. He's probably got to be looking -5. And then the guy that wanted the room tour wanted what?
He says, hi, I'm from Indonesia.
Oh, wow. Okay, what time is it there? That's crazy, right?
Maybe he's in
Yeah.
the West, but
Yeah.
from
Maybe
Indonesia.
that's sorry. Maybe he's like, I live in New York. Same time as you.
What if he's like, yeah,
What if he's like, it's
I actually live in
8:50?
Northern Jersey.
What if he's like, it's 8:57? I'm like, dude, it's 8:57 here. You're a full day.
He also
behind.
loves your YouTube channel.
Oh.
He said it's pretty cool.
Cool, bro. Let's see where he's
So
from.
he's definitely a follower.
That's cool.
Bali Island, he said. So
Oh,
I'm
wow,
assuming
okay.
he actually is from Indonesia.
Yeah, so that's not New York or New Jersey.
So maybe at the end of the show, maybe you could take the Instagram feed and give him a little quick walkthrough since he's been asking the whole time.
Yeah, he has.
So if you stay on the whole time, outfielder Indonesia, Max will give you a little walkthrough through the factory
I
here.
could do it. Yeah, I could do it. I could do
we're
it.
gonna need the sweep.
Well, let's just go over some things. We'll sign off here because Roy's personality is like an ant today, which actually somebody did say, and I cannot agree more, right? So let's just recap, and then we'll get to the final questions, and we will sign off here today and get back to work. So, guys, deal of the day today. Still, I can't even find it. Oh, here it is. CF Zen -3 bat, right? We've said it 100 times. This bat is normally a $450 bat. It still is $450, but we have some bats in the blemish model, which means it has a minor cosmetic paint, issue with it. Usually it's towards the end of the barrel or towards the handle where it will just be some discoloration to it, some paint runoff. Because of that, it's going to be $380. We're able to sell it at this discount, but will not have a warranty. With that being said, this has to be on your kid's holiday list, that a bat that he wants, and good luck trying to find last year's model because we don't really have any left in last year's model. So, great deal. You can get that, all right?
So before you guys sign off, we'll go maybe say this is the last question, but Starbuck on Instagram says, do you have any baseball bucket and tee combo or screen on sale? My son's 10, and he already has the 2018 DeMarini -10 Zen.
Oh, okay, cool. What we do have, as far as some combos go, we do have, like, we sell the Bonet, the new Bonet, and we do have some Tanner tees. Unfortunately, packaging the deal together, we don't have any package deals on those two, but we do have, like, both, obviously, that we could sell separate. And then what did we want to, not that
we have the one Bonet that's a little bit, the new one just came out, so the other price dropped a little bit. So
Yes.
you can save some money on that.
Yes. And then those people that have been here throughout, right, and have watched throughout, right, do we want to obviously hook them up with something?
Sure.
So what do we want to hook them up with for
It's up to
being
you.
loyal, right?
Give away the farm.
Give away the farm, okay. So here we go, guys. If you watch this video, right, and you watched it from start to finish, you didn't just go to the end, right? But there's no way we can prove it. But if you're watching right this time, at this time, you're very loyal, right? You're loyal. You are Mad Max fans and maybe Roy fans, right? Or maybe Roy fans. Most likely Mad Max fans. So if you watch the video up to this point and you're looking for a bat and you go, that bat's a little too expensive, right? I'm waiting for that bat to drop in price, right? If this bat is a bat that is not on closeout, right? Let's say that, not on closeout. We will give an extra percentage off to you if you mention Mad Max TV on your order form. So you go to the website, the comment section, and we'll say, what do you think of the videos? You write, love Mad Max TV. You have to mean it, though. You can't just fake it. You need to really mean that you love Mad Max TV, which I'm assuming if you watched up to this point, you really love Mad Max TV. So if you're watching at this point, you got a gift for watching up to this point. Go to the website, order the bat that you wanted to order. That was a little bit too much, and we will give an extra percentage off to you. All right? Deal to these folks out there, right?
Done.
So just so you know, Seth said, hey Max, see you on Friday, coming down with a couple 9U, 10U players for some USA bats. But we also have a quick question on from Patty Kelly on Instagram. She wants to know about USA bats. You want to maybe just tell her to kind of tune in tomorrow?
So I'm not gonna go into the whole USA tomorrow show, 8 a.m. right, 8 a.m. Eastern time. We're gonna line up every USA bat right here on the floor, and we will talk in detail about every single one. It's supposed to be an hour show, but this might turn into a 2-hour show ultimately right here. So that's what's going on. And then last, but certainly not least, let's go over the last giveaway that we're doing today, right? So the Victus H-Town Players Weekend bat, right? The Jose Altuve special right here. This bat, normally a $250 bat that you could win, right, for free. Even if you don't even play baseball, even if you're a softball player, even if you're just tuning into this because you don't even know how you got to this, one of your friends shared it, right? You can
make
win
sure
this.
you share it.
Yeah, make sure you share it, and you could ultimately hang this up in your bar. You could just, even if you don't even like the Houston Astros, this is sick to look at.
Man cave.
Yeah, man, this is a
Hang
man
it up in your kid's room.
Yeah,
looks cool.
Yeah, if you're a wife watching this right now and you're like, oh, I need to get my my husband a gift or something like that for man cave right here. This is what this speaks right here. This bat just looks manly, right? And then guys, remember, you could shop smart and you could save big bucks only at Closeout Bats, right? So we're gonna end on Facebook right now, and then we're gonna jump over to the Instagram, right? So who want the outfield glove guy wanted the tour? All right,
Yep.
so